Before we get into today's video on ABML, I just want to say apologies for the screaming. It is my son. He has discovered, he's 6 odd months old now. He's discovered his voice. And throughout this, only when I was listening back, the door wasn't closed and it's dinner time and he was shouting and screaming. So that explains that. So apologies for that. I've tried my best to edit it out. We're looking at the charts today. And just before we get into the video properly, I just want to remind everyone of what we covered in the last video, which was on the 21st of the month. So it wasn't that long ago I had said this.
Talking, wow, 7 months now really have been in this channel. But the good thing is when you hit the lows of this channel, it seems to bounce nicely and we have become a buy, and the rally that we have been talking about has come in the last couple of days. Very, very keen to see what way it goes. What I like about this here is that we're above the 20-day moving average. We're above our 9-day moving average. Yes, we're still below the 180-day. Most things are, though. We can see that the RSI, MACD starting to look like strength. I wouldn't be surprised, depending on how this market obviously goes. And the market is very, very ropey. But there could be a potential for a 40% upside. And that is the reason why I have nibbled. I've been nibbling, bought on the 13th at 65 cents. And the reason I bought at 65 cents is because that is pretty much the lows. And I always trade and top up and skim profits, just like when I sold at 0.71.
So the kind of prediction there has come true. We have shot on, which is great news for ABML holders and delighted for everybody that has been holding it. We'll get into why that's happened and where I see the price going in a moment. But I just may as well do a quick recap. There really hasn't been any fundamental news that's come out with ABML, ABTC since my last video, and I'll share the link to that video. You can go in and check it out. But I got a bit of scrutiny from a lot of the sort of more bullish people that don't like when you kind of sort of say the other side of the coin. But guys, that's what this channel is all about. I'll call a spade, and if you like that type of thing, think about subscribing to the channel. I'll always try my best to be honest. Quickly off topic, people that are watching YouTubers, and you'll see Moomoo, this stock, this platform that people are pumping out 3, 5, 10, 15 free stocks, blah blah blah. Well, they've came to me offering me ridiculous money, like $100 per sign up, $2,000 if you get 10 people signed up. I did my own due diligence into it. Red flags all over the place for me. So any YouTubers that are pumping that, maybe consider not subscribing to them, because those are the type of YouTubers that are clearly looking your money. And again, for proof, I showed everybody in my Discord the emails that I was getting from them, and they were quite persistent. They wouldn't take no for an answer, which is another thing I didn't like. But anyway, that aside, back to ABML. Fundamentally, not a lot's happened. A couple of new hires that you'll see on their Twitter page. You can go in and check that out. But apart from that, it's all TA, baby. Let's go. We covered it, as I said at the start of this video. We covered right here. We said, look, it's become a buy. We'd like to see it push on.
Be a rally, definitely up there. Very going to watch it very, very closely. If it can push on, and then start of next week, I think we could be at the races. I will keep you informed.
Said I would keep you informed. I said we could be at the races. And if we actually look then, following the next week, it did. It pushed on. And to be honest, since this buy symbol came in, I wouldn't have sold anything. For the people that buy the trading course will know that you don't sell anything when you're not below the averages. So when this buy symbol came on, right now you could be currently up 22%. Where do I see it going? Well, considering we're getting this rebound, and I'm very nervous with the market, everyone that follows the channel will know I anticipate one hell of a mother of all gapings, the ultimate bear trap. But that aside, we might get a bit of a rally for a bit longer. And so when I said in the last video, you know, you can see us going up to this channel, maybe a 50% sort of gain. I can still see that happening. And that's the scenario we're in. We're in this channel, and you know, this is no coincidence. I've been calling pretty much the price movements on ABML since January. We did this cup and handles, we drove it up, we sold here, we write it down, we started buying at 0.65. It's all documented. It's actually quite an easy chart to follow. This is one of the easier ones. I've been saying this in my Discord, we're talking about ABML, we're sort of saying like all these things have been rallying 30, 40, 50% over the last sort of month. ABML's just sort of sat flat. It was due a pump, if you want to say it, and it doesn't take much to pump ABML. And I just anticipate, as long as the market keeps going, and if the whole market's going down, ABML is going to go down. But if the market continues on, if we look at my watch list here, the likes of Volta up 16%, ABML third in the list here. We've got NEO, we've got all our EV plays. In my Discord, that's all we've been talking about, is making money on EV plays. These are the best sectors to be in. The lithium plays we're in, the growth sector, the green sector, the funding that we're seeing coming in from the administrations. There's no reason why in any type of recession or any grim times coming ahead, the kind of best companies or the best kind of growth stocks that are in these spaces are going to, if anything's going to go up, it's going to be these types of stocks. So that's why on the channel we've been covering these types of things for a couple of years. It's just inevitable, in my opinion, that these stocks, this sector is just going to be huge for the next decade and more. If we turn on the volume, what I also like about the volume here, again, this is on the day chart, there's people buying. This is a strength, and I'm not surprised at this strength because we've covered on the channel, these are our lows, but we can see real strength coming at this level to really push it up. There's nothing here. No one bought, which means there's no real resistance, which means we shot up, and that is why we've got this gap up from here to here, just straight up, like in a blink of an eye. Now we've got a bit of resistance potentially probably coming in at around these levels. We can see here it was a bit topsy-turvy, build up support. We can see here there's going to be a bit of a resistance, but if we can get above the 0.9, so for me, if I was trading this, which I kind of do, but I'm gonna just hold because I'm okay with my position size. For me, I see this going to by 0.9 as the next stage, and if it can get above that and hold support, then as I've said in my last video and as I said in other videos, we will ride right up to this channel and then we'll see what happens there. ABML for me is, well, it's always a buy regardless of charts. It's a great company, got a great future, obviously highly speculative, but it just, the foundations have laid for the future growth. It's going to be incredible. RSI still got plenty of room to run, and this is why I love, and again, you learn all this in the trading course if you wanted to participate in it, but the MACD actually crossed over back here. This buy, so this is potentially where you would have been buying, and you can trade on the MACD. I teach us all this in the trading course. The links are down below. We're doing the summer sale. It's down to £99, $120 if you're keen to get in. If not, there is a Discord there. If you just want to get into the Discord, there's the free one obviously that you can get into, but there's also the paid one, which is $3.99, and you'll get the trading tips. We're talking about all the semiconductor stuff today. 8% gains closed out on AMD in a blink of an eye. These are the types of things we're talking about. If you're interested, the links are all down below. And that's the video. If you want to like and subscribe, help me grow the channel, I would very much appreciate that. I didn't do any pumping of that throughout the video, so please like, subscribe, that helps me massively. And also I would check out this here. This is the playlist for ABML. I've also got other playlists for green stocks, lithium mining stocks, all these types of things. This is what this channel is about. It is about green, it is about the future, it is about growing. If you're interested in all that, check it out, and I'll catch you in the next trade. Peace.